edition of Reading This Week, folks. Nevada Reading Week kicked off yesterday, and school kids throughout the valley are participating, and we adults can participate too.
You weren't just turning the page, you were reading the pages too, right?
I was.
Just want to confirm. I know it's tough. I'm talking to the second graders, you know, it's a high pressure.
They participated a lot, too. They helped me read it. It was fun.
Lisa Habecourt, she's here to read with us.
Hi.
She's here, executive director and co-founder of Spread the Word Nevada. Those second graders, man, they, you know, listen, they're a tough audience.
They're smart. They're smart.
They are smart. Yeah.
So let's talk about this. Nevada Reading Week. Schools are reading around the valley. Let's talk about Nevada's participation in Reading Week.
Yeah, it's a really important week for us, especially Spread the Word Nevada. We have about 400 volunteers reading into classrooms during this week.
Awesome.
And that's our big push, is to get people in, reading to classrooms with kids. And then we also use it like a mini career fair. So you talk to the kids about what you do for a living, why reading, how reading integrates in your career and in your life, and why it's so important. So it's just a way to motivate those kids to read more, gets our public out into the schools to see what's really happening and how smart those kids are, and it's just a win-win for everybody.
Isn't this great? Now, I assume those 400 people are volunteers.
Oh, yes.
Going out
definitely.
into the schools.
Definitely.
This is great. So you're raising awareness and celebrating reading. I mean, yesterday I thought, oh, I'm going to go read for kids, but really what it was like a really fun experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It was just like a really good time and sort of sharing that moment in time with some people.
Yeah. Well, you were telling me how excited you were. Like kids were asking questions or raising their hand and stuff like that. I mean, it's cool that their minds can open up to what's out there in the world.
Exactly.
That's fantastic.
Exactly. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going off to read. So I'm excited too. You guys are getting me all excited about
Great,
it.
great. What class or what
I'm going to
school
Tom Williams Elementary. So I don't know what classroom yet. They'll assign me when I get there, but I've got a couple books. I'm prepared for whatever classroom they give me. I used to be a teacher, so it's not that.
You did?
I don't get too intimidated.
There are 52 weeks in a year. We're not saying don't read the other 51.
Oh gosh, no.
No, this is a year-long thing.
Yes, especially at Spread the Word Nevada. We're always encouraging reading year-round through giving books to kids, through our mentor program, through our family literacy programs. But this is our big push week. It's just fun. Reading is fun, and that's what kids need to realize. Is not only can they help their education by reading, but it just should be fun and pleasurable. And this is more the fun and pleasurable week for everybody.
No question.
Absolutely. So in addition to going to the grade schools, you have something called the Buddies Mentor Center. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we have those at 6 of our schools. We're in 45 schools right now.
Wow.
And we target our at-risk schools, our most needy schools. And so at 6 of them, we have a center, reading Books and Buddies, Reading Mentor Center. We look for volunteers again from the community to give an hour a week. Most stay longer. They're paired up with 2 children for a half hour each, and they just read with them. And they're struggling readers at their school, and they're targeted kids that the teachers have chosen for this program. And what we see is we test them before and after during the year as they are with their buddy, and we see great growth in comprehension especially, but reading more words per minute and so forth. But really the whole mentor part, the buddy part, is so important because those kids feel somebody's cares enough about me to come every week to see me. That makes a kid really feel special.
And that one-on-two experience, I mean, that really can, you know, help you grow, as opposed to maybe a 1 in 30.
Yeah.
You might get lost in the crowd if you're not keeping up, but if you know that you're going to be taken care of there. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So, and we were looking at a little video of my book reading yesterday at Galloway. First of all, the kids chose the book. I let them choose. That's awesome. And boy, I forgot how familiar that we can be with a book. How I mentioned last time I was on that I like Dr. Seuss. And what was your book?
Oh, it was Green Eggs and Ham.
Green, nice, classic.
Yeah.
But the kids chose Peanut Butter and Cupcake, and probably 75% of the class had the book memorized. So I mean, it's wonderful. I mean, they were literally attached to this book. They know the pages of the book. They know the characters in the book. And it's great to put down the cell phone and to experience a book, and especially with a group of people.
Right.
It's great.
Right. And one-on-one. Read with your children. That's the most important thing.
Very, very important.
You know, I always encourage people to, especially if you have a struggling reader or a kid who doesn't read much, find a book that's been made to a movie. Make it a challenge. Let's read the book first, then let's go to the movie as a family, then let's discuss the differences.
Neat.
I think it's a really neat activity, and the kids will buy into it.
Now, you and I have talked about that a bit, but what is often your experience when you read a book and then see the movie?
Typically, the movie cuts out about 58% of the book.
The book's always better. Always better.
Right.
This is the way it always works. Really quickly, we're running out of time, but I want to make sure people know they can actually donate books to Spread the Word Nevada, and you don't have to find a collection spot. You can come to us.
Yes, yeah, we will come to you. Just give us a call at our office. I'm sure you're showing our number up there, 702-564-7809.
You got it.
And we have drivers out on the road all the time delivering books to schools, picking up books. We'll schedule a pickup.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Lisa, great having you.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you guys.
Pleasure.
Are you passionate about reading? Help spread the word. Nevada. Their phone number and website are up on your screen. You can also connect with them on Facebook and Twitter.